Hello, everybody. Welcome to day whatever this is of my 100 Days of Magic 68, 9, something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I figured today I would show you something kind of a little behind the curtain because I probably build more decks than the average person. So, this is a tool that I come up with a couple years ago to help me. This is my non basic land binder, and it's full of absolutely nothing but non-basic land. And I kind of have it segmented off. At first, I have the 5-color lands. There are, come on now, stay focused. And then we go into the colors. Now this is white. These are the non-basic white lands. Of course, cycling lands, the Rusted Clash and Crossroads, stuff like that. I know that they're not Vivids, whatever. And of course, they are in WUBRG order. What this helps me do is, and while this is not everything, like the guilds and the allegiance, that stuff is still in the set binders for right now. Obviously, there's not a lot of there's Pajukabog. Not a lot of shocks to be had, and most of them are in use. So let's see, black, we get red, lots of non-basic reds, greens. That glare is about to upset me, so let's see if I can fix that glare real quick. Is that better? It's a little better. Yeah, it's just that shiny page. Y'all know how it is. Then we go into colorless. Of course, we've got the Tron, then the random assorted, just colorless lands, and actually, colorless is so big it takes two. Oh, and by the way, I want to look at Cloudpost real quick. If everybody played Cloudpost, this would be the best card in the game. Think about it. If everybody had one of these in their deck, we would all have like a land that produced 4 mana minimum. Well, not everybody's going to draw it. At least 2 or 3, right? Anyway, I don't know. It's wishful thinking. Terramorph Evolving, just random. And then we go into the guilds. And these are, as I remember, I think I put these in tablet order. The tablet, the guild tablet. Yeah, I know I'm crazy like that. But Azorius, Orzhov, Dimir, and what I do is I frequently stock this as often as I can, and I'll go through generally about once every, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. I'll have to just stop and refill the land binder from, all of the various sets, because Tempest had a few, and, just the random ones here and there. When you build this many decks, you use a whole lot of non-basics, especially with the guild stuff that's been happening for, 6 months now, and it looks like there's no end to it, because War of the Spark is also on Ravnica. So, by the way, these here from Tempest, I'm not left-handed, so we don't have to do it like this. Come on, Pine Barrens. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It's a pain land that comes into play tapped. Now, that's not amazing, but they are enemy color. So, for as far as enemy colors go, we don't have as many options as we do for allied colors, because through a good chunk of Magic, they only did allied color lands. And a lot of these, some of them, like the storage lands, it takes a special deck to want the storage lands, and then, the actual creature type lands. But of course, then we got Boros. There's a lot of Boros cards there. A lot of unused Boros lands. I need to build more Boros decks, don't I? But Selesnya, Simic. I believe Simic's it. And then after Simic is where I've got the tri-lands. And yes, Murmuring Bosk is a tri-land. A lot of people forget. Oh, and the most important part about Murmuring Bosk is that it's a forest. So you can go get it with those cards that say, search for a forest. Yeah. So, and of course the Bile-Vax and the Outpost. The pretty much, what is it? Khans and Alara. And then, of course, here on the back is the, I've got the panoramas and just a few waste to keep me from having to look for them, to be honest with you. That's the only reason why the wastes are in there. But it's just something I figured might be, it's how I can build a little faster than I probably should be able to, because the land bases, you know, if I'm building Boros, then I'm just going to pick up the non-basic land binder and get out all the Boros lands, and then I can start that way. It does allow me, what was it, Sunday? I think I built 3 decks on Sunday, so it's not bad. Try to get here without, I'm still wearing my work shirt, so I don't want to, like, you're going to see the top of me for a little bit. But anyway, that's what I've got for today. I do appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to try to get back on the set reviews. I'm going to try to do one tonight, because that takes a little bit of prep work to do. So we'll try to get back on that. What am I up to? I did Invasion, Plane Shift, Apocalypse. So what is that? Odyssey next? Some good stuff in Odyssey. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and we will see y'all tomorrow.